You know what time it is. Let's get it. You got to be kidding me. Hey guys, you know who it is, you know what we here. Let's listen.
Buckle up and hold on.
What?
Time we get
Stop playing with me. What are you looking at?
for you, here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, thank you. Now, your
technology.
subject, fighting the power every day.
I know that
Dear
feeling.
Stephen Shirley, I've been married
Oh,
for
I know that
almost
feeling.
5 years, but I really got to know my
5:31.
husband during the pandemic when we had a lot of time to ourselves. I love everything about him, from the top of his head down to the big bunions on his feet.
God bless
My
your
only
heart.
issue that is driving me crazy is how white he becomes when he is at work, around our neighbors, and at restaurants. He got a promotion on his job right before everyone started working from home back in 2020, and I was so happy for him, and I threw him a small dinner and had napkins printed with HNIC on them.
Okay.
Steve, I am sure you know exactly what that
Because
means.
I wouldn't mind having something that says HBIC, because I am the HBIC.
Well, my husband was offended and wouldn't let me use the napkins.
Oh.
While we were working from home for almost a year, I noticed a change in how he talked and how he acted on a lot of the video conferences with his coworkers.
Well, he got to be
was trying to use
professional.
a lot of big words and sound proper, but it sounded strange with all of the broken English he normally uses. I know he was showing out when he referred to one of the new hires as the new gal. I've told him to be himself and everyone will still like him, but he thinks he needs to sound and act like them to be on their level.
You do have to
His
change a
two
little
black
bit.
homeboys
Code
joked
switching.
with him about how white he acted at a bar and then went back to being a black man on the basketball court. My husband said he's fighting the power every day.
Yeah, he is.
What is he even talking about?
I get it.
I'm writing you because he's getting whiter by the day and now he wants to go wig shopping with me. If he asks me to go blonde, I'm knocking him out.
Oh.
How do I get my country soulful bearded spades playing back-breaking husband back? Well, I mean, I think you still have your husband. I don't think he's gone anywhere. You just have different versions of the man. I mean, you know, we all change up to some degree.
We do. We do.
On the situation.
We do. Especially at work.
And why are you all up in your husband's business like that anyway? I mean, it's his business.
It's his business. At work, you shouldn't be in his business, in his zones.
Let him do him and you just do you. I mean, who's this harming? It looks like you're making a problem where there is none. And it sounds like your husband has found what works for him at work and he's working it. As long as he's treating you well and doing the things that make you happy, what is the problem? I mean, I don't get it. He's been at the job for a long time. You said he just got a promotion, but he's been doing this, what he does, for a long time.
And it obviously gets him a promotion.
Yes, every black man and black person in the
world. Every black person code switch.
NIC means, and it's not a good thing necessarily. It's a sarcastic
joke. I think
exactly
right term, code switch.
And that's what your husband
I think that's what it's called.
Didn't think was funny, and he didn't want the napkins at the party. It's not flattering, and it can be offensive. It is offensive.
Especially if it was white people that you was trying to do that to.
It's funny, but you.
The problem is, are you ghetto?
Homeboys, you said. I don't know anyone who
that might be that.
Unless someone's laughing behind their back. I just say leave him alone. You don't have to
she
agree
ghetto.
with what he's doing.
That's her problem.
She ain't going to ridicule him. You don't have to make fun of him either. As long as he's being real with you, that's all that should matter. You don't have to be his mother or his judge. Steve?
Well, damn, Shirley. Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all. Y'all saw me yawning just now. I'm a little tired. I just got off.
Well, fighting the power every day. I have some mixed emotions.
Steve know about this
letter. I'm going to give a very conflicting answer because it's a very conflicting situation.
Steve knows about
this. Because I can see both sides of this, and I also know the consequences of both sides too. I will give you a share of what I'm thinking. Been married for 5 years. but you really got to know him during the pandemic. You love
Glad I paid attention to this letter.
Head to his toe. The issue that you have is driving you crazy is how white he becomes when he's at work. Around our neighbors and at restaurants. He got a promotion on his job right before everybody started working from home back in 2020. I was so happy for him. I threw a small dinner and had napkins printed with HNIC on it.
No, see, that was
now,
it.
Steve, I'm sure you know exactly.
We all know what that stands for because I'm the HBIC.
Well, I do know exactly what that
But you can't do that at his work.
No, I'm not offended by that.
I mean, I ain't offended by being called the HBIC.
Myself as that on many occasions. I have proudly stuck out my chest and walked around as that.
Honey, what?
I ordered napkins, T-shirts, bumper stickers. I
don't have a damn problem with it. I am the HBIC.
If I could put a flag on front of my house.
I might just get that as a tattoo.
July, I had an HNIC flag. Hell, everybody else got a flag. Why can't we have a flag?
Why not?
I'm all about the flag, man.
I am too.
Anyway, my husband was offended and wouldn't let me use it.
Because he was in front of his friend. You can't go in front of no white dude talking about nigga.
The problem you're having is how white he becomes when he's at work.
He's not. He's being professional.
Now here's
bitch.
Your husband is aware of the fact that a lot of us are aware is that we have to have 2 masks.
Thank you.
In order to survive.
Because I cannot go to work and talk to my coworkers like, bitch, fuck you, kiss my ass.
And he has a mask for him.
I mean, I tried.
And that mask for him has gotten him paid.
And a promotion.
Put your mask on, dog, and play the game.
Shit.
That's all he's doing. Now, I'm going to tell you the problem with that because I know what happens.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
All right. We'll be back with part 2.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I don't know if I'm tired or I don't know what it is. But, yeah, we'll be back.
Every day. We'll get back into it right after this.
All right, guys, here we are. We back. Let's listen, because I really want to chime in on this at the end.
Fighting the power every day.
Well, this lady loves her.
She obviously don't have no job.
An issue with him on how white he becomes.
Or she work at a job that's ghetto as fuck.
Their neighbors and at restaurants. He got a promotion.
And she don't know how to act when she go around people.
Pandemic struck. You was happy for him, so you threw a small dinner.
God.
You had napkins printed with HNIC.
You was ghetto as fuck for that, bro.
You know exactly what that means, and you've never been offended by being called that. No, not amongst my friends.
Yeah.
Now you can't be nobody else. It
yeah,
can't
you
be nobody
can't.
else at the party. But if me and my homies is at the party, we got them napkins taped on our T-shirts. I pull up in an all-white van with black letters on it, HNIC.
HBIC.
At my dinner party. My dinner party, I only got paper plates made with HNIC on it. I got all the cooks at the house wearing aprons with it on there. I ain't got no problem with it. You're absolutely right about Steve Harvey. But your husband was offended and wouldn't let me use the napkins. Now, while we're working from home, I've noticed a change in how he talked and acted on the video conference with his co-workers. He was using a lot of big words and sound proper, but it sounded strange with all the broken English he normally uses. Let me get to what's going on here. Your husband has had to play the game.
He's knowing how to do his job. How the hell you think he got that damn raise?
Aware of this, and we know.
Or promotion or whatever the hell he got.
You got a mask for yourself. And you got a mask for them. And you got to put it on to play the game. And
Thank you.
Act like you don't. I have a mask that I put on when I'm talking to my wife. She can't have the same mask when I'm talking with my boy.
That's right. When I talk to my husband, I can't talk to my husband like I talk to a bitch. One of my bitches.
When they wife come around,
I can't talk to my co-workers the way I talk to my family. I can't do that. I can't talk to my customers like I talk to my co-workers. Everybody has a role to play. And the fact that you thought that fucking HNIC was funny, it shows how stupid and ghetto you are.
You got to put these masks on. It's two different masks. I tell you who else wear masks. Church people.
Hey!
Church people have masks.
Hey!
Oh, wait, man. That's good.
You know who taught that to me? Kirk Franklin. Me and Kirk Franklin was on tour together. And I came up with the idea, and I said, well, Kirk, I'm gonna let you go last, man. I'm gonna just go and get out the way. He said, no, man, you a bigger star. I said, no, bro. He said, no, it's Steve. Quit tripping, man. He said, these same folks that come see me on Sunday, they put that mask on to come see me. They got their other mask on Saturday night when they come to the club see you.
All right.
Oh, man.
Me and Kirk Franklin had a whole tour like that. And then we called it behind the scenes to put your mask on tour.
Yep. And
people been doing it. And black people have to put that mask on.
Black people are the kings and queens of doing it.
Because if we don't put that mask on,
we will lose out.
no.
You know how many times I have to go, yes ma'am, yes sir, and then y'all be like, man, fuck that shit, man, fuck that nigga. But that's my job. I'm not gonna let my hood ass
now, you talking about how you
fuck up my work ass.
was messing around with him. His two black homeboys joked him about how white he acted at a bar and then went back to being black when they was on basketball court. See, homie done got tired of it. He done got played. He done figured out how to get paid and he playing the game. That's all it is, man. He just playing the game. Now, I'm writing you because he's getting whiter by the day and now he wants to go wig shopping with me. Now, homeboy, now you taking this too far.
You are taking that a little bit too far
You
now.
have to take your mask on off when you go home.
Yeah, that work mask, take that bitch off.
See, that's his problem now. He done forgot that he has to take the mask
He forgot he black.
He could have took the mask off when he was down at the bar with his homeboy.
He forgot he was black.
He saw them and he kept it on. See,
He trying to impress them. They don't give a fuck about that.
he on the video conference, put your mask on.
That's when they care. When you at work.
Family Feud, I put the mask on. I go to Judge Show, I put the mask on.
That's it.
Now, I have it cocked a little bit.
Like it's not always.
I cock mine sometimes too, Steve. I ain't gonna lie. I'm learning to cock it back the other way so that I don't have it cocked so far. Because I'm is the word position I want to use? It has elevated just slightly. So I do have to be less me and more me.
Take that whole damn mask off, I get in trouble.
Yeah.
More me home and be more me work. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, but that's what it is.
That understands what we're saying. You got to put
I do, because I do it every fucking day of my life.
Game over.
That's it.
Homeboy just forgot to
Take it off.
when he come home. That's all.
I throw that bitch in the car when I get in. I snatch that bitch up and throw it in the back seat when I get in the car. Oh my fucking God, I'm so tired. I don't get the fuck in my house, take a fucking shower. Yeah, I really snatched that bitch off hard.
So now he in there. Oh, he don't play sprays no more. See, you done took this mask thing too far.
Yeah, you can get me there.
Backs no more. Oh, he in there making love like with his mask on. How is it? How's it going? How do you like it? Tap, tap. How's that for you?
Hit us up on Instagram.
What's my name?
Say it.
No, we're not doing what's my name. We are not doing that.
Strawberry Letter Podcast on demand. Coming up
All right, bet.
next, it is Sports Talk with...
Hey, bro. I get it, Steve. I swear to God, I get it. And you are so right. When I'm at work, now I toned it down. I don't know how I've toned it, because I'm reworking some stuff as far as my employment is concerned, because there are some things moving around in reference to me and promotions and titles and things. Nothing major, but just enough to get me a little more. But anywho, what is it I'm trying to say? I understand, because when I go to the doctor, I don't talk to the doctor like I'm talking to one of my homegirls. I don't probably have no homegirls to talk to, but anyway, wouldn't talk to my supervisor the way I would talk to somebody I know in the street. You know, I mean, it's because he did not get that damn promotion for being him. Because you said the way you made this brother out to be, you made him out to be a nigga. That's what you was making him out to be, like he's a nigga. So I'm taking it, if he's a nigga, you a bitch. Because when I'm at home, I'm a bitch. And when I'm at work, I'm Marla. Now don't get confused like I leave the bitch home. She's just in my back pocket. But I understand the whole this man, I promise you, this man did not get that goddamn promotion by being who he is at home. He did not get that promotion. So the fact that you want him to be, and that whole HNIC thing, that shit wasn't funny, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, sis. That shit was not funny because are all his co-workers black? Because if them bitches ain't all black, you want to put that man in such a awkward ass position. You act like you trying to get this nigga fired on the low though. Am I wrong? Because if you trying to impress your boss or your husband's, but if you are ghetto ass, you are something ghetto, aren't you? Because even my hood ass know that when certain folks come around, you do act a certain way. Fuck hell, when my landlord come inside the house, I'm not cussing and carrying on like this. Yes, sir. And this is what I need fixed. And this here is working well. But when he leave, nigga, get the fuck out of my face and leave me the fuck alone. Let's fucking that. But I know how to act. It's acting accordingly. That's all it is. That's all it is. He's acting accordingly. Excuse me, I'm looking out my window and I see people walking. They're young people. I'm cool. But yeah, he's acting accordingly. There's nothing wrong with that. The fact that you don't see what he's doing, he's acting that way. So he's making another promotion for you to live the lifestyle you want to live. That's what he's doing. And if you can't see that, then something is wrong with you. Because you didn't say you had no job. You didn't say nothing about you was professional at all. Your beard having, spade playing, back breaking, all that shit is you. That's for you. Now, if he's not breaking your back, you got to remember, he got a promotion. Let's be clear about something. When you get a promotion at work, that means you get more responsibility. When you get more responsibility, breaking back's going to cut out. Blowing out back's going to get cut the fuck out. Because all you can do is come home, put your feet up, burn one, drink something, and chill the fuck out. I don't understand how you don't understand this. You must don't work. Or where the fuck you work at is hood and ghetto as fuck. Because I work at the hoodest goddamn store in Orangeburg. At least I think that bitch is hood. But even when I'm talking to my manager, I may cuss a little because we all black. With the exception of maybe 2 of the co-workers. But them bitches even fuck with your girl. Because when I talk to them just like they talking. I'm not going to talk to them when I like when I talk to my co-workers, the majority of them is men. Man, nigga, my boy. I talk to them like a nigga. But when I talk to the girls, it's okay, sis, okay, hun, okay, babe. When I talk to my customers, I say, hun, sweetie, babe, sugar. But I'm polite with it. He's doing what he has to do to get his goddamn job done. And if you were any kind of wife, you'd be there to make sure that he has a wonderful day when he comes home. Now that whole thing about him changing up when he was at the bar now, yeah, when you with your homeboys, you still gotta be that nigga, bro. He's learning. That's what it is. He's still learning how to turn it off and turn it on. He don't know that when he at work it's on, when he home it's off. He don't really realize that at the moment. Because like I had a coworker tell me that, oh, I saw your profile on Instagram. I said, oh, baby, I'm not too particular about my coworkers being friends with me on social media. Because I'm a little real on my social media page. I get a little lit on my social media page. I say things that may rub some folks the wrong way. So I would prefer that none of my coworkers are friends with me on social media. Because I love to talk about sex. I love to talk about sex. I love to talk about sex. I love to talk about marijuana. Bro. I love talking about weed. So, yeah. Learn. Stick with this nigga because he's going places. Just bear with him and let him know you don't have to act that way when you home. You can be yourself. Be the nigga I fell in love with when you home. When you get around him, and then you need to let him know, I understand now that you're doing what you're doing so that you can make more money and make a better life for us. Keep it at work. Don't bring it home. Your boys don't want to hear it. You don't bring it to the basketball court. That's like the only time when you really do be a nigga, when you at the basketball court. So, unless the bar is full of white people, because you know white people look at us so strange when we act like we act. But we do act kind of funny when we go out. We get really, really rah-rah. But so do they. Because I had my district manager tell us, you know they don't treat the white folks the way they treat us. Duh. I know how to act accordingly when them white folks come in. I sure do. I call it like a motherfucker. When they leave, them bitches out the way. Stand when they come in. They just always in here changing up shit and giving out orders and barking and pointing. When they leave, I talk shit. But when they come back, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Because I'm going to keep my job. It's not being a bitch. It's doing what you got to do to get where you want to be. That's just it. I don't know. Now, that shit with the homeboys, now that breaking, like I said, him breaking backs, he's tired, bro. This man got more responsibility. That's what people don't understand. When you get a promotion or something, that job puts an extra wear and tear on you. And I think that's why my damn blood pressure be so fucking high. But anyway, this your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons. So one, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.